up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Hollywood Unlocked. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, honey. Let's go on Hollywood Unlocked because we spent a lot of time on Jasmine Brand earlier. I think a little Duval is the epitome of the reprobate mindset that is the cishet black man, the socialized cishet black man. Yeah, Meghan McCain slams Kim Kardashian, aggressive and completely tone deaf work ethic advice. We were born into privilege. Most of them were not. What the fuck are you talking about, girl? Shut the fuck up. Y'all shut the fuck up. If she is talking about people in business, she's not talking about the working class. She's not talking about the working class. She's not talking about the people who are on 9 to 5. She's talking to entrepreneurs. Get your fucking ass up and work. The fuck? Get your ass up and work. If you are an entrepreneur and you want to live a comfortable life, get your ass up and work. Get up. You don't like because Kim said it? Get your ass up and work. The fuck? Why do you... First of all, if you don't give a fuck what Kim has to say, stop listening to her. Meghan McCain, you shut up. You shut your oatmeal pie face ass up. Okay, what else is going on?
I am not suicidal.
Girl. Antonio Brown reportedly eyeing NFL comeback with Cowboys. If I were to... I wouldn't invest in Antonio Brown. Sorry. Y'all let me know what you think about it. The Dallas Cowboys have a decision to make on whether they want to part ways with wide receiver Amari Cooper in the next few days. If they choose to part ways, they will need to fill the position and lock in another weapon to help quarterback Dax Prescott for the new season. One free agent, free slave, wide receiver reportedly already made his pitch to the Cowboys owner Jerry Jones to CBS Sports. Balls! I want to come over there and play for the Cowboys. Can I come over here and play for the Cowboys and run into people and get CTE and just have my brain turn to mush? Can I please come over here, Master Jerry Jones? Can I please? YouTubers face up to 7 years in prison after attempting to spend the night in a Target for their vlog. That's crazy. After attempting to spend the night in a Pennsylvania Target store, now 2 YouTubers named Saucy and Honey are facing criminal charges that can result in up to 7 years in prison. West Whiteland Township law enforcement says 25-year-old Johnson LaRose and 24-year-old Charlotte Fisher were taken into custody after hiding inside a Chester County Target store and filming the event for their YouTube channel on February 21st. Officers were called in the store after receiving a tip that they searched the facility but didn't find anyone. The next day, police say Target employees found surveillance video showing a man and a woman wandering around the store for hours with their phones out. The intruders didn't take anything during their time in the store. 7 years? That's a long time. Now, that's excessive to me. 7 years? That's excessive, guys. I don't know. Your asses shouldn't have been in there in the first damn place. McDonald's to possibly reopen in Russia if trademark restrictions are lifted. Girl, whatever. What else is going on? Wow. While covering a hit and run live, another one seems to occur. That's crazy. I'll show it to y'all.
The Hoover Street here, officials say it's one of the most dangerous streets in all of Los Angeles.
Girl.
And now...
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. All right, let me see what else is going on. Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, Caitlyn Jenner has something to say. The Kardashians will arrive on Hulu April 14th. The streamer will be launching 2 seasons, 40 episodes total. The reality series that feels like a premium version of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Caitlin says, I was there when this started from day one. I watched it grow, and doing the show for almost 20 seasons was one of the highlights of my life. To be able to work with my family for all those years, connect with fans, it was incredible. Happy that it continues for my family. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Oh, look at his mugshot. Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett. I always say Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett. There's his mugshot. Smollett. What else is going on? Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden. I didn't get to watch that interview. I will watch it and possibly talk about it. Let's see what else. Grandparents of youngest Astroworld victim calls Travis Scott's new safety initiative a publicity stunt. Yeah, I don't feel like I feel like Travis Scott is like this, like hello, like no one's home. That's how I feel. Like there's no emotion there. I feel like it's a robot. That's what I don't understand. Like every time I think about like Kylie and Travis Scott getting together, I'm always thinking like, what were they talking about? What did you find attractive about somebody who's constantly like this? And when I saw his documentary, I was like, I didn't know the nigga talked. I thought he was a non-verbal. No, I'm just playing. But I thought that that something was wrong. I really thought that he was on the spectrum. And then when I saw his documentary and found out that his brother was on the spectrum, I was like, you need to be tested out too, bro. There's something like missing. It's like something's missing. Am I the only one who sees that? Every time I look at Travis Scott, he looks like something is missing. What are you looking at? You're not even focused on anything. It's just like, I don't know. And I think about like, how did you lay down next to someone? Does he talk? What was he talking about? What did he say to make you drop your drawers? You know what I'm saying? Project Heal. Travis Scott launches $5 million program to make events safer for youth after fatal Astroworld incident. Travis Scott says, over the past few months, I've been taking time and space to grieve, reflect, and do my part. I honestly don't believe he understands grieving or reflecting or doing my part to heal my community. Most importantly, I want to use my resources and platform moving forward towards actionable change. This will be a lifelong journey for me and my family. I don't even believe that he can construct a sentence that would sound like as simple as this sentence is structured. I don't believe that Travis Scott wrote this. While it's easy for corporations and institutions to stay in the shadows, I feel as a leader in my community, you're not a leader. Well, you know what? You might be the leaders of the balance where the villains come in. You might be a leader of people who like to incite violence, who thrive in chaos and disorder. Maybe that's what you're a leader of, but a leader of safety and order, you're not. And to me, that is when y'all be talking about alpha male, alpha male, alpha male, alpha male. The first characteristic of an alpha male for me, if it were to be assigned to a man, would be someone who maintains order. If somebody is calling himself a leader and all the things that come out of his mouth are disorder, chaos, confusion, manipulation. He's not a leader. He's not an alpha. He's not a nothing. If you were to use the idea of alpha, and I'm just using it for the sake of argument because I do not believe that human beings are alpha. I believe you have a type A personality, but I don't believe that you're alpha males and alpha females. That ideology I don't subscribe to. So with that said, if I were to subscribe to it, I would look at alphas as bringing order to their community. And you do the opposite of that. My team and I created Project Heal to take much needed action towards supporting real solutions and make all events in the safest spaces they can possibly be. I will always honor the victims of the Astroworld tragedy who remain in my heart forever. Is there a heart in there? Giving back and creating opportunities for the youth is something I've always done and will continue to do as long as I have the chance. This program will be the catalyst to real change, and I can't wait to introduce the rest of the technology and ideas we've been working on. See y'all soon. Project Heal is a multi-tiered initiative dedicated to addressing challenges facing today's youth, especially those from marginalized and at-risk communities. In conjunction with the Cactus Jack Foundation, you know how your communities would be safer and not at risk if you guys didn't create chaos and confusion and disorder in your communities. That's how these kids would stop being at risk. The way that your communities will stop being at risk is taking the trash out, not protecting the trash, not looking at every black person as if they need to have some sort of grace just because they're black, when a lot of these niggas out here are super duper violent and are creating chaos in their communities, and y'all won't tell anybody about it because we have this crazy relationship with the cops. But to me, I feel like call them, and whatever happens, because you cannot allow your community to be engulfed with this chaos, confusion, manipulation, and disorder all of the time. And then you have people out here who incite chaos, come out and turn around and say, I want to heal and I'm grieving. You don't. It's about the blood, right? These people expelling blood from their body for you. Remember, that's what you said, right? Okay. So I'm with the grandparents of the youngest victim of the Astroworld incident. It's a publicity stunt. You are a man who looks like you are devoid of emotion. I don't believe it. You need more people. Love and hip hop star Sierra Gates. I never knew that was Sierra's last name. Sierra Gates explains why Black women need more flowers. We be carrying these men when they're broken. Black men are rated number one for breaking Black women. We are so strong. We be carrying these men when they are these men when they are broken. Pouring into them in every aspect, getting them out of the holes, cooking, cleaning, catering, buying thoughtful gifts, and so much, and they will still think women is the problem. Black men are rated number one for breaking Black women. Queens, we need more flowers. Our Black queens, we are so underestimated. Be strong. Walk with your heads high. We got this. Love, Sierra. Women's Month, I celebrate you. I'm telling y'all, as long as you're a mattress or a mule, they love you. Even when I was watching Love is Blind, and when Ayana's parents asked Jared, trying to remember his name, when they asked Jared why did he love Ayana, and he was talking about how she's strong, like basically like she's this strong person, she's resilient, but what else do you like about her besides her strength and her ability to carry shit on her back like a goddamn mule? Huh? You either want them to carry shit on their back for you or lay on their back for you. Like I said, mattresses and mules. Stop being mattresses and mules for these niggas, period. And yeah, y'all pouring into them. Yes, because you've been programmed since you was a little baby to worship men in a patriarchy. To worship men. And you're being deprogrammed. A lot of people are being deprogrammed and unlearning these ideas and saying, you know what? I don't need to do this. I don't need to pour into anybody, especially if nothing is being poured back into me. Can you imagine pouring and pouring and pouring out and pouring out and pouring out, and nothing is being reciprocated? How long are you going to keep giving and giving and giving and giving without having anything in return? Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. I just need to log in real quick. Where's my phone? What was I going off? Yeah. Y'all need to stop pouring into these niggas, especially if you're not getting in return. And that's pouring into anything. Stop pouring into anything where you're not being refilled. Like it just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. And I really believe it's because, we have been trained in a patriarchy to worship men and to see men as valuable or more valuable than women, right? And it's like, you really are taught that. How many people flipped and turned around because Chris Brown was on camera showing that the girl was saying that she liked him and this and that, like as if that absolved him of any wrongdoing. As if, oh my God, the girl is lying, the girl is lying, the girl is lying. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Y'all, uh-oh. Y'all believe him? Y'all believe him? For what? You just believe him because it's a man saying it. How many times have we had conversations and then when a man says something, it's just like, oh, okay, now we believe him. It's the same thing as saying when a white person, like how black people, there's like times where black people don't trust nothing until a white person comes out and says it. White, male, Christian, hetero. That's the programming. That's the programming. That is the programming. And y'all can't tell me nothing different. That is the matrix. If you align with whiteness, maleness, heterosexuality, and Christianity, you're good. If anything, if you are anything outside of that, outside of those things, it's a problem. Being a woman, being non-white, being anything outside of being heterosexual and being anything other than Christian, somehow, some way in this country, it's frowned upon. You can't be anything but those things. And if you don't uphold those things, even as women who uphold this idea that the male is more valuable, like honestly, and it's so crazy. It's like, how in the world, like logically with the most common sense, where in the world do you think that the person who actually populates the earth is less valuable than the man? How would you even subscribe to that and then turn around and enforce those ideas? Like, honestly, like, girl, no ma'am. Let me log in, honey. No ma'am. Okay. How do I do this? Shit. Hold on, let me log in. Girl, what's going on? It says it failed. Yeah, I'm attempting to log in. Okay. Okay, I have to do it again because it didn't take. Okay, let me do it one more time. Yeah, so a lot of people are coming into that understanding, but you have a lot of women who are still very much not even male identified. They're just like male centered, and they put as women. I think it is even weirder as a woman to believe that a man is more valuable than a woman, and you yourself have the capacity to populate or change or depopulate the earth. That power is within you, the one with the womb. I'm not sure why you give the one with the with the appendage that is like super duper sensitive is like you kick it and it's like it's a wrap. It's like not strong at all. And it's so funny because you call a person pussy for being weak when the pussy is super duper strong, and you say a motherfucker got balls when they're brave when the balls are fucking weak as shit. I could take your balls and twist them, and even just saying that I twist your balls, you're wincing right now. That's how sensitive the motherfuckers are. Say you gonna kick somebody in the pussy and we looking at you like, what? Nigga, humans come out of this shit. What the fuck? Calling me pussy? Bitch, you wish you was pussy. Honey, that's you know what I'm saying. All right, okay, she's logged in. Let me log into him. She is logged in and ready to go. Says the diva is offline. She is logged in. Let me log into my emails and then we can finish what we were doing. Let me just log into my emails and see if I have any meetings. Real quick. No, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. All right, what else are we talking about, honey? Let's see, let's go. So Sierra said that. What did Kim Kardashian say? Is it blue or silver? Everybody said, oh, it's tone deaf. It's tone deaf. It's tone deaf. Because remember what I told you last week? You are a tuning fork. You are emitting your own frequency. When someone says something that doesn't resonate with you, you cannot attempt to make them match your energy. If it isn't harmonizing, you go somewhere else. Stop trying to tune into frequencies that don't harmonize with yours. Like literally, like honestly, stop it. It's tone deaf. It wasn't for you to hear. It wasn't for you while you working at the hospital 50 hours a week. She was not talking to you, girl. There's one woman talking about that. It trips me out because it's like, no, she wasn't talking to you. It trips me out. It's like, somebody said, do y'all agree? Do y'all really agree with what Kim K said? Or was it just the fact that she said it? One person says, I personally disagree with her because it's next to impossible to work hard for yourself out of poverty. She didn't say nothing about poverty. And what I'm what I really desire is that Black people come out of this tethering your identity to struggle. Like, stop it. Please stop it. Every time somebody says something, you turn your frequency all the way low and you start trauma bonding through struggle. We've struggled. Oh, Lord, help us. We done struggled, God. We done struggled more than you. We done struggled more than you. We done struggled and we're in poverty. Come on. How the fuck do you expect to get out of it when you stay in it? And it's almost like comforting for some of you. And I think it is comforting for some of you to stay with your identities tethered to struggle and poverty. Your Blackness, your skin is not synonymous with struggle. Stop it. Because if you agree to that, you are upholding the illusion of white supremacy. I don't understand how you guys don't get that. Like, that really bothers me. And maybe I'm just here to say it so it can just be like, boom, a little spark for somebody to be like, you know what? Every time you start arguing with somebody about Blackness, are you enforcing the struggle of Blackness? Is that what you're doing? Like, think about it. No, Kim didn't say nothing about get your ass. If you want to get out of poverty, you need to work. Get up and get your ass to work. She didn't say no shit like that. Because then we would all be down here going off on her like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But she didn't say that. She's talking to women who are entrepreneurs. And quiet as kept, she was probably shading her sister who has been on TV saying, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. And they have a problem with that. They have a problem with Courtney saying she don't want to work. So it was probably some shade towards her. And y'all immediately tune in to a message that wasn't for you and then get offended by the message that wasn't for you. Like, what? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She didn't mention anything about working class. She didn't mention anything about poverty. She didn't mention nothing. She just said, get up and work. If you are an entrepreneur and you want to be successful, get your ass up and work. And if you are a person who is, I believe it's really smart to use your 9 to 5 to fund your dreams, to fund your side hustle. If you still are in position to have another source of income to fund your side hustle, you still got to get your ass up and work. And you got to work after you clock out because you got your other business to work on. Get your ass up and work. Well, Kim, she's never had to get up and work. She's been laying on her back. She got it laying on her back. Okay. So what's wrong with getting it laying on your back? A woman in this country is where she is for laying on her back. Are we hating that? Because are we not liking that? She got to where she is because this black man put out a sex tape and y'all keep saying, and that's another thing. Ray J said he don't get no residuals to this date. And you can go look it up yourself. The Kim Kardashian and Ray J sex tape is still the most viewed sex tape in pornography, in celebrity sex tapes. Still, they still get money. Don't let Ray J fool you. Stop believing. How would you believe somebody who did that to another person? You gonna believe what comes out of his mouth? He ain't shit. And that's why Kanye said he had the laptop with another video on it, and the laptop was given to him by Ray J. And there's nothing on it or whatever. And Kim cried when she got it from him. So what is wrong with the woman laying on her back and is now a multimillionaire? What's wrong with that? Y'all mad because you got to work? Look, you can make a choice and lay on your back too. But the gag is she wasn't doing it for pay. She was in a private, intimate moment with her boyfriend, and they made a tape, and his raggedy, dusty ass released it. Maybe he released it because she stole money from his mama. Maybe that was the motivation behind it. But what her mama did was say, girl, you're not going to roll over and die. We are going to take this and create a multi-million-dollar business. And along the way, we are going to be shrewd businesswomen. We may steal some shit from people because we're not going to act like every single multi-millionaire hasn't started off with some shady business practice. Is it excusable? No, but it is the truth. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to light my tiki torch with y'all every single time Kim says something. That is literally, you literally allow her to plug into you. You get charged up and then lower your vibration to remind. Oh, you took this. We're struggling. We're in poverty. Why? Why is that the go-to? Why do you immediately lower your vibration to then identify yourself with poverty and struggle? Just because you're black. That's out of here. I can't get with that shit. Y'all on your own with that. Y'all on your own with that. Y'all are on your own with that. I'm not doing that with y'all. Y'all can stay right there. I'm cool. I'm not doing that. What else is going on? Young Thug said he wants to give up music before 45. What the fuck am I trying to make an album at 54? Right, because you literally don't have shit to talk about. You ain't talking about shit. Ain't never talked about shit. So, yeah, what are you going to be saying the same shit at 50 years old? There's no progression. The only person that I've been able to see to do a real life progression of their life in their music is Sean Carter. Sean Carter. Y'all niggas keep talking about the same shit. Don't nobody care about lean. Don't nobody care about bitches. Don't nobody care about cars. Don't nobody care about that but these kids in the community who's trying to mimic your behavior. Y'all need to say something different because of the frequency that you're emitting is having an effect on our community. Okay? Lamborghini driver attacked outside posh downtown Los Angeles high-rise by follow home robbers. These people are following folks home. And y'all keep saying, see, call the laws, okay? Call the laws, honey. I think that's it for now. Oh, did y'all see Tiana Taylor? We think it's Tiana Taylor on Masked Singer, and she sang Shaka Khan. Listen. Wait.
That's the way it was. Happened so naturally. I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go.
Yes! Girl, she was singing that. Baby, go Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor needs to replace Jamil on Legendary because you don't have no business being down there while you running your mouth about Kim, girl. I ain't forgot about you. I know I said it on the last video, but I just wanted to make it clear on this video too, bitch. You over there running your mouth about Kim saying she should be quiet. Girl. What else? I think that's it. What is this? No, I don't know what this is. Tinder announces users can now run online background checks for potential dates. That is awesome. That is so awesome. And I also think that they need to, do they allow you to change what ethnicity of men you get to see? Have they put that there? Because that used to be the thing before. I was like, I don't want to see black men in my Tinder thing. I don't want to. I don't want to. That's not my preference. I don't. It's not my preference. I don't want to see them. I don't even want to be able to say, what's the other way? Swipe right is what you like. Swipe right. I haven't been on Tinder in years, honey. Swipe left is when you don't like them. Swipe right is when you like them. I don't want to even swipe right. Black men are not my preference. So I don't want them to be in my feed on Tinder. So have they updated that in addition to the background checks? Because let me tell y'all something. One thing you have to understand, if you are opening your options, do not assume that all men are socialized the same. Now, when you get into their culture, then you have your nuances. But at the base, we are in a patriarchy. All men are socialized the same. I remember I said that on somebody's live, and the women in the comment, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're not all socialized the same. Does the Arab man treat you the same way as the American man? Does the Mexican man treat you the same way as the Jamaican man? Does the white man treat you the same way as the Japanese man? We are in a patriarchy, my dear. All men are socialized the same. All of them. So when you start to open your options outside of black men, vet. Do a background check. Understand they're all socialized the same. All of them programmed the same. Some of them lean into their socialization. Some of them reject it. Very few reject it because it's more beneficial to lean into it. You have more privilege when you lean into it. Yeah, you do. Okay, so I'm so happy. It says Tinder has announced that users will be able to run background checks on potential dates by using Tinder's Safety Center. This new element is made possible through a partnership between Tinder's parent corporation, Match Group, and Garble, a nonprofit organization that gives background checks at an affordable cost. But on Tinder, the first 2 will be free. At launch, Tinder will offer 2 free background check searches to each user, up to 500,000 free searches total, the company shared in a press release. Also, for anybody who isn't on Tinder, each background check will cost $2.50, ladies, $2.50, as well as a small processing fee. Costs will assist fund procedures for Garble. This is such a great idea. Don't feel embarrassed. It is your safety. It is your life. These men, every 5.5 hours, someone who looks like you is killing a black woman. Someone who looks like you is killing a black woman. Vet these people. Do backgrounds. Don't feel ashamed. If a person doesn't want you to do a background check on them, you know what that means. If you don't want a background check on you, don't date them. Do not give them access to you. Do not give them access to you. And that's it. And that's on period. Period, boo. Period, boo. What else is going on? Ryan Coogler's awful arrest. Google me, he said. He was like, Google me. Every time I see that Jamila Jamil, I want to cuss her out again. Every single time. I think that's it, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.